Now I think this is our 8th project, okay, for beginners, and this is Python implementation of 2D mini swapper game. Okay, in this game, first I'm importing random function and import re. What is this re function? Is regular expression. That function that is used to check if the particular string matches a given regular expression. Now let's create a board. Okay, first I'm defining class board. Then in this I'm initializing dimension, size and number of bombs. Okay, I'm initializing self.dim size equals to dimension size and self.number of bombs equals to num bombs. That this keeps track of these parameters. That will be helpful later. Okay, now I'm creating another functions for board equals to self.make new board and assigning values to the board. Next function I'm creating that. Okay, now in this diff and next function is I'm initializing self.dig to keep track of digs, what we are digged. Okay, now I'm defining make board. Now I'm creating new board here. I'm creating 2D board, that is 10 into 10, that is like this board, 10 into 10 board. Board equals to none for dash in range or self dot dimension size, for dash in range self dot dimension size, and it gives us none. I'm printing none board. Okay, with no values. Then here now here I'm planting bombs, implementing bombs here. Okay, first I'm giving bombs planted equals 0 while bombs planted less than self dot num bombs, then location equals to random bombs. What is this function does means the bombs that planted selects random any space that it wants. Okay, the bombs will be 10 bombs it will be. Okay, then here row equals to location divided by something self dot dim size. Now here we want a number of times dimension size goes into location to tell us what row to look at. Then here like column equals to location modulus self dot dimension size. Here we want to reminder to tell us what indexes in that row to look at. Now if board row dot column equals to star, that is I'm initializing bomb with this star. Star means that bomb planted. This means we actually planted a bomb, there is already, so keep going. Okay, then I'm giving continue. That bomb row dot column equals to star means bomb planted plus equals to 1. Then I'm returning board. Then I'm initializing or assigning values to the board. Okay. Now we have planted the bombs. Okay. Now let's assign a number from 0 to 8 for all empty spaces, which represents how many neighboring bombs are there. So we can pre-compute this and it will save us some effect checking that around the board later on. For R, that is row in range, self dot dimension size. For C in range, self dot dimension size. If self dot board RC equals to, that is bomb means continue. Else self board RC equals to self dot given number neighboring bonds. Now here I'm assigning neighboring bombs. Okay. I'm giving num neighboring bombs equals to 0 for R in range maximum. That will assign neighboring bombs. Same like the previous function. I'm assigning it. For R in range maximum equals 0, comma from it starts from 0, okay, row minus 1, then minimum self dot dimension size minus 1, row plus 1 plus 1. For this column in maximum equals 0, column minus 1, then minimum self dot dimension minus 1, column plus 1, then plus 1. If R equal to row and C equal to column, then continue. Against location does not check. If self dot bomb RC equals to this bomb location, then neighboring bombs equals to plus equals to equal to 1. Then return number of neighboring bombs. Then here I am digging. Here I am assigning row, column, then dig at the location. Then return true if successful, dig, else false if we dig the bomb. Self dot dug add row column. Okay, it's adds like this. If we already dug means it will be adding that rows and columns. Okay. If self dot board equals to star, that is bomb means it will return false. If we dig bomb means return false, else no means it will return true. Then it's continuous. Self bomb row equal to 0. For R in range maximum 0. This one same like that. For C maximum 0, column minus 1, minimum self dimension size column plus 1. If R comma C is self dot dug, then continue. Don't dig. If we dig at the same position means it will say don't dig where you already done and it will go to other position. Okay. Then return true. If our initializing did not dig the bomb means or hit a bomb means it will return true. Then this string I'm assigning, what is the string like this? It prints the string. Okay, if we put 4 comma, it prints the value and makes us value visible. The function is for that. Now at last I'm playing the game see, dimension I'm given 10 into 10 and number of bombs I'm given 10. Okay, here create the bomb and plant the bomb. Board equals to dimension size and number of bombs. Here I'm creating. Then steps 2, I'm returning safe. Safe means still we do not dig the bomb, means it will give safe equals to true. For that I'm initializing safe. Step 2, show the user the board and ask where they want. See, this input I'm giving. While length of board dot dark is less than board dot dimension star, that means this function I'm giving not to go less than 0 or out of the board. If we give that, means the function returns invalid location. If we given a correct location, means then print board. Okay, here I'm giving user input to ask where you want to dig a board. Dig in the board, it will ask input row and column. Then row and column, I'm inputting user input 0 to input. What I'm doing here means you must input row and column by, this is row 7, comma 0. You should input like this. Okay. If it does not give, if row is less than 0, that means same like that. If we give row less than 0 or out of the board and column less than 0 and out of dimension, that is out of dimension of the board, means it will give invalid location and try again. It will say this function fails, means continue. Okay. It will say invalid location and try again, and it will print like that, and it tells to continue. Okay. Then safe equals to board dot dig row and column. If safe equals to board, then dig row and column. Its digs are input where its digs, see like that it digs. If we put the row and column, input it, it will digs the location where it wants and assign the value. Okay. If not safe, if we did not if safe is false, means it will break, or if we dug a bomb, means it will break the loop. Okay. If safe, print dot congrats. If we did not dig the bomb, means from till last, it will print congrats, you are victorious, oh you win, it will print. Else if we dig the bomb, means it will say sorry, game over. Then if we dig the bomb, means it will say, print like that, and after that it will print all the board, fully board with bombs and all the values like this. At last it prints all like this after the game is over. And last I'm putting main function and initializing play. Okay. Then that's it. Mini swapper in 2D. Now we will run the game. See, first it prints empty board and asks row and column. You should input like this, 4 row, okay. Then comma, you should put comma, and where I want column is I'll put 9, okay. See, it will dig how many assigned value. Okay, so many things we have digged. Then 1, 7. Then 9, 5. Then 3, 4. I have digged a bomb. So it will tell sorry, game over, and at last it prints all the game board with bombs and all assigned values.